Hey guys, this is CJ here, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Stardew Valley. This is just gonna be kind of a chill series, and I'm just gonna skip the intro. It's basically just your grandpa died, and he gave you his farm, and then you go there once you're kind of tired of living in the convenience store that's Jojo Mart, which is terrible. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start out. All I do is it's gonna get you get 15 parsnips to start out, and you also get these two quests: getting started and introductions. So in the intro, you meet the Mayor Lewis and Robin the carpenter, I believe, and that's why you already have two. So. And I believe that the farm, when it starts out, it's always all the conditions, all the trees and everything are all in the same exact spots. So, well, unless of course you choose a different farm, but I just went with the standard farm because it just is a lot easier to actually do farming on than the others. Is the fishing farm has the is basically just a whole bunch of lakes, so you can't really make any large fields. And then the wilderness farm has monsters that come out at night. So, and they're not very good to deal with unless you have your sword, which you don't get until a little bit into spring. So, I mean, at the end of the game, it's not really a bother, but if you're gonna be out late, then it might bother you a bit. So, and I'm just trying to do a little bit of a chill game, so I didn't go for any of the fancy things. So I'm just gonna write this in a basic format. I have this way, so once I get sprinklers, then I can just put the sprinkler in the middle, though it has to be an improved sprinkler because basic sprinklers are completely useless, basically, because they only water, I'll show you once I finish watering, they only water, here, 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 and here, whereas the improved waters all the way around. So, but until then, this is good because you can just step in the middle and water everything. And so don't eat sap. It'll just zap all your energy, which on the first day you kind of need a good amount of if you're planning to just do a bit of clearing off your farm. And then the scythe is one of the most useful tools because it doesn't take up any of your energy. So, and I keep on watering things. So yeah. Currently, storage space is kind of limited because I only have this one bar. Once I get the improved, once I get the next level backpack, which costs $2,000, well, 2,000 gold, then I can have the 2 bars, and then I have to finally buy, then I have to buy the level 3. So yeah, it's not really hard, it's just time consuming. And a lot of dandelions. I'm just gonna set this down. Okay. I mean, I like the music, but sometimes it can get in the way. So, yeah. Okay, nothing here. Over here is the community center, which we have to eventually repair up by just turning in stuff. So, I'll leave that all to be explained later. I've already played a bit, so I know how things go. But I just find it nice to just replay a game because it kind of just lets you try and find a new way to go through it instead of just continuing on. I either need to have the music all the way up or not at all, because that low music was kind of bothering me. So, as well, a habit that I've gotten into is just whenever I can in the town, just go to all the trash cans and loot them. As long as there isn't somebody to witness it. Nothing in there. Okay, let's check here. Oh yeah, this is just the calendar, 28 days in a season, 4 seasons a year, basic stuff. And all the greens are practically the same. So, I'm just gonna buy a couple bean starters so I can... The reason why I buy bean starters is just because it's a really good plant to start out with because it will allow you to get multiple harvests out of it. So, and now I'm just gonna go down. Well, that was strange. I'm just gonna go down here and just collect all these. Oh. And just gonna hoe the worms. And I got 3 stone. Great. And this bridge requires 300 wood. That is a lot of seagulls. Honestly, that is a lot of seagulls. I want to run at them, but I can't. Well then. And there's this guy. I'm not really a big fan because his portrait just kind of makes him look a bit like a snob, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of my opinion of him. So, read an interpretation. And then here is the grandma. So, a lot of the starting days are just running around, meeting the people, and just doing the basic chores and doing foraging. So, I'm just gonna go and plant these bean starters. Okay, all that is now planted. Now I'm just gonna head down. I'm just gonna throw out that sap. Because I want to save some inventory space for the forageables that you can find down here, like the spring onions and the others. See? Dandelions. Forageables are a nice little way to get money if you're just waiting for your crops to grow. So, and then even more dandelions. There are a lot of dandelions. Even more dandelions. The dandelions are everywhere. And there are no spring onions. Huh. Weird. But I have the rest of the month to gather them, so not really a big deal. Okay, here is a wild horseradish. Going up here. If you... well... never mind. Just thought something to myself. Well, seeing as the day is about to end, I think that now is a pretty good time to just be heading off, so yeah, I guess I'll just go to bed, see what happened for the night, and then I will end this episode. So I just got upgrade foraging, and I made $230, so not bad for my first day. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, then just subscribe to the channel. Well, this is CJ, and I'm signing off from the